Who's that behind you?
Shouldn't you be working right now or something?
This is Big Hoss, also known as my boss.
After Pawn Stars aired on the History Channel in 2009 and quickly became the channel's highest rated show and the second most watched reality show on television.
They just make Cuban cigars in America.
Chumlee, that's probably one of the dumbest things she ever said.
After Big Hoss, Chumlee and Old Man welcomed celebs like Bob Dylan, the Oak Ridge Boys, and Steve Carell into their pawn shop.
This is your album, right?
Yeah. I think I see that. I don't have a pen.
Oh, I brought one with me.
Oh.
After their success led to a multi-million-dollar franchise with UK and Australian versions, spin-offs, Facebook games, and slot machines.
This is probably the stupidest thing I ever heard of in my life.
Most people think it's a pretty good idea.
After Pawn Stars geared up for the start of its 13th season with fan favorite Chumlee returning despite some serious legal troubles.
We found out about a plea deal. He said he plans to plead guilty to a felony and a gross misdemeanor for having drugs and guns in his home.
When you first take a look at the boys from Pawn Stars, celebrity isn't the word that comes to mind. But after America went nuts over the show, their tiny store was suddenly swarmed with customers looking to make a quick buck. As the cash rolled in, it opened a lot of doors, and it fed a lot of nasty habits. What's going on, guys? My name is Michael McCrudden, documenting the life and career of Pawn Stars after their initial rise to fame, here for you on After They're Famous. Now, we've done other videos like this in the past on, like Lindsay Lohan, yeah, and Macaulay Culkin, yeah, and the guy with the golden voice, yeah, and even Eminem. We've done all sorts. Sure to browse around, hit subscribe, let us know who's next in the comments down below. That was a weird intro.
It's not as old as this date says it is.
I don't care what you say. I don't care what you tell me, but I know you're full of
The world famous Gold and Silver Pawn Shop was a family business that opened in 1989 in Las Vegas, Nevada. The 24-hour store was run by Richard Old Man Harrison, his son Rick, grandson Big Hoss, and his childhood friend Chumlee. On July 19, 2009, the History Channel aired the first episode of Pawn Stars and quickly got Americans hooked on the wildly addictive world of pawning. By January of 2011, Pawn Stars was history's highest rated series, with over 7 million viewers tuning in every week. So many people were flocking to the humble Las Vegas store that they had to hire 30 more employees and expand their showroom to accommodate thousands of customers a day. I recently went to Las Vegas and stopped by the shop. I was one of them. Old Man even used their success to build Pawn Plaza, a mall next to the famed store that was made out of old shipping containers. Eventually they became such big celebrities that they couldn't even film in the store anymore, and they had to build a replica set instead. But all this fame wasn't without its setbacks. The four got sued by their ex-manager in 2012 after firing him when the show premiered. They were sued again 2 years later for melting down a bunch of gold coins a customer had stolen and sold off to them. But Nevada laws, they're pretty loose when it comes to gold, so they got out of it pretty easy. Then Harrison, he went and fell for a woman whose ex-husband was being tried as a sex offender. Yeesh, that's gotta put a guy on edge. In the end, her ex was sentenced to serve 15 years, leaving the two lovebirds free to wed. And you can't help but wonder if he got her a ring from the shop. I know there's like a wedding chapel right beside them, they probably did it there. Anyway, despite the four being a little rough around the edges, it seemed to be the lovable fan favorite Chumlee who got himself in the most trouble behind the scenes. Viewers got to see the not so gentle side of him after he and his boys beat the crap out of a guy that walked up to them looking for a fight.
Chum's brain doesn't work like most people's. I mean, it only seems to absorb information about video games, pinball machines, and basketball shoes.
But the surprise is they didn't stop there. In March of 2016, the big guy got tangled up in a sexual assault case. The police had a warrant to search his Las Vegas home, and when they raided it, they found a treasure trove of pot, meth, and prohibited firearms. Yikes.
I could listen to you talk all day.
Yeah, that was probably the meth speaking. Chum pleaded guilty to possessing controlled substances and was given 3 years probation along with mandatory counseling. But hey, at least he didn't get locked up. With those big puffy cheeks, I don't think he would have lasted long in jail. Plus he's a star.
You're not gonna rape me, are you?
Of course I'm not gonna rape you. I'm gonna make you fall in love with me. Then, we'll see what happens.
Regardless, I like to end things on a positive note, so cue sexy co-star Olivia Black and the scandal she caused when her past as a nude model came back to haunt her.
And when I realized that that was actually a skill, you could get paid for doing that, I kind of started to pursue that.
It is an important skill indeed. Yes, she had posed in the buff for none other than Suicide Girls, and the racy pics had fans all over the world hot and bothered. You'd think a show that sounds like porn stars would be thrilled to have Olivia's old news making headlines, but ironically, she ended up getting fired for it. Another bit of bright news is that Chumlee and Big Hoss, they've slimmed down, losing an incredible amount of weight. So, although they're in Las Vegas, it seems that they're living healthy lives. Good for them.
It's a potato, man, but it ain't just a regular potato. This, it dates back to the 60s. Martin Luther King got hit with this during his peace riot.
As for the rest of the story, well, that's pretty much it because this is after they were famous. My name is Michael McCredden, and we make all sorts of celebrity bios here for you on this channel. Be sure to browse around, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video.
Hey! Raindrops, drop top.
I'm Rick Harrison, and this is my pawn shop.